one kid where
We're
like
live. We're
the
live. We're
police
live. We're
officer
live.
comes in.
Already, stop talking about him. We're live.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we're live.
We are?
We are.
We are.
I'm not seeing anything on the EN
Can
channel.
we edit that out?
Possibly.
Oh, here it is. Alright, just
I'm
got a
screwed.
notification.
Okay.
Now let's hope
It's okay.
this
Hold on,
doesn't
I'm gonna play it.
lag out of existence.
I don't hear anything from the
It's
stream.
it's loading. 1 second.
And this
No,
time
it's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna play it.
lag out of existence.
There we go.
This time it just shows your names.
You there?
So
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
It didn't.
Okay.
The stream didn't pick up on me saying that. Oh god.
Yeah, that's all good.
God.
Alright.
Okay, it didn't.
So, IVAX, is there anything else to tune, or are we all set?
No, I think we're all good. Also, look at the description.
Alright, so... Okay. Look at the description, or just...
Look at it. Just don't say
What do
it
you
out
mean?
loud.
Oh,
Everybody
look
look
at it.
at the description.
One moment, please. I am accessing my iPad, but it's glitchy today, so I don't know.
Because you're updating it.
Bruh, hold on. I need to edit this. Edit that last part out.
No.
Yes, hold on. How do I switch channels?
Hey, it will just defend Wolf Dog.
Hey, happy birthday,
We have to edit that
SOLEK.
out though. What's the channel? What's the? I need to find the password for the.
We should probably talk about. We should probably talk about this.
Oh, and IVAX, why don't you remove that last part of the description?
Yeah, I probably should. I'll do that. Don't worry.
Alright, there isn't
I
that big
just
of a
switched
lag between...
I switched that to dumb. Okay, there.
No, like, the whole gone. The whole big... The whole
Can
part
you
of it
please
just
get rid
gone.
of all of it?
Okay, fine. I'm not gonna get rid of wishing Solek a happy birthday.
Yeah, keep that, because Solek is awesome. He's a great dude. But get rid of the bottom part. Alright,
I already did.
so...
Don't worry.
lettuce, and cabbage. Let us introduce ourselves. I am Rondak Studios.
I'm Ivax the Awesome. Hey, last person.
I think there's someone else with us, but he's a little shy right now. You got it, Artie.
Oh, sorry. I was signing into the EN channel.
I
Hi,
already
I'm
removed
Artie.
it,
I'm the one that
doesn't
your mom
matter.
doesn't let you watch.
We just gotta coax him out of his Google sign-in cave. Come on.
Come on. Come on.
I had to sign into the EN
Oh,
account.
okay. That laugh was so delayed. I was like, oh, I'm not funny. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. Yay.
No, I'm not. My boys.
No, I'm not. Alright. Are you all signed in?
Yeah.
My son?
Yep,
My child?
I'm signed into the EN
My
account.
boy.
My boys.
You might have seen some
My Boise,
boy.
Idaho.
strange moving stuff around on the thumbnail.
If you look up Eradication Nation, then the channel comes up, but the EN doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Even though we're not even the Eradication Nation.
That's okay.
Hey, you're not allowed to mention that name on the channel anymore. Remember, Artie?
We're allowed to
Yeah,
mention
you get
We're just not allowed to
It's
call it.
copyrighted by
No,
Productions.
Artie, we're gonna get attacked.
It's
We're gonna get
copyrighted by the
sued.
production man.
I'm just kidding. He probably won't care, but still.
He won't even watch this stream.
I don't know.
So I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the
Also,
You never
I'm
know.
good friends with him.
Yeah, most of us are good friends. with him.
Also,
Everybody but Ron.
should we talk about the topics?
Oh, that would be smart.
Oh yeah,
That would be a big brain.
Sorry.
Okay,
100
so the
IQ.
first
Alright.
topic is Hero Factory. Cool. What the frick happened to Hero Factory?
And why is it important? That's right. It's not.
And
Okay, let's talk about the 1.0.
and then
Hero
that'll
Factory
transition
1.0.
into. Oh, are we gonna name all the topics or talk about them as we go?
Okay, let's
Oh
start.
yeah, let's just talk about them as we go. Honestly. Actually,
All right,
yeah,
we'll
let's
talk about it
name
as we go, so you won't be able to find. Okay.
them. Okay,
So Hero
so-
Factory will transition into Bionicle G2.
and then once we've
we'll talk about
discussed
that.
both of those, we're gonna talk about what Bionicle G3 should be. So if you
We
want
are?
to hear,
Should I?
And
if
then
you
we
want to
could
hear
speculate.
our
I'm gonna add
opinions
that
on
into the
Bionicle
title.
G3, then watch to the end of the video, or just skip to the end because I'll probably put a timestamp.
Yeah, thanks Art
Yeah.
for being useful.
We should actually start doing those where we have like timestamps in the comments where you can like listen to
That's a
each
good
topic.
point.
That would be smart.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
I'm gonna interrupt Rondax every time he says something.
Hey, Rondax, say something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, you can't talk.
Hi.
Yeah, no, stop.
Yeah, you can't say that. Hi isn't allowed here. Nope.
Sorry,
Nope.
Rondax.
Nope.
You're like
Edit that.
no.
Do not get high.
All right. So, Hero Factory.
My brother's watching my wolf dog videos in the background.
Yes.
All right. So, Hero Factory 1.0.
Yeah.
Okay. What went well? What
Yeah.
went bad? First of all, glorified
Okay.
Athmator, and let's be real.
Yes, I can agree.
Yeah.
The villains were pretty dope, but they weren't like on an even level. And don't get me wrong, I love like big villains that are like more oppressive
Villains
threat.
are good, honestly.
But
I'll
like
admit.
but they're just like there's like an equal amount of them, but they're just insanely stronger. Like if there was a lot of bad boys or just one big bad boy, it would have worked. But it was like so balanced that it was imbalanced with their like size and character, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Rotor's like massive, and then you got little boy Furno with his pea shooter gun, and you're like,
I like Rotor. I like the whole dynamic of like they're fighting like some big boys. They're fighting some chonkers.
True. I just would have liked to see some effort put in the heroes, because like there's a whole ton of effort put into like Von Nebula and the vehicles, but then the heroes are just kind of there. Like for the front page of your Hero Factory thing, you should have the heroes be like really cool looking.
Yeah.
Hey, already
But
fun
they were
fact
kind of
here.
just
I got every single one of the 1.0 heroes.
lucky. I am missing Breeze.
I
I
only
have
got
every single
Stringer.
one but her. Oof. I have all fun Ronnie fact. I have all of the Toamata. I know I flex that a lot on my channel, but still.
I have all of them too,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I got them
have all
from
the
Callan and
Tuamata, I have all the
Relax.
Shiraga, and I have all the Matoran.
See, I have every single Bionicle set there. No, I'm kidding.
I
I
only
wish.
have like one.
That would be amazing.
And then like after that, I guess my siblings didn't want to collect them all.
Yeah, I have like a million of the little like whatchamacallums.
So
Now I can't think of their name. Shoot.
I have like 10 million like Hookies. Just like the original McDonald's Hookies.
No, I just have a million. I have like all of the Matoros. Like I have I have a McDonald's like plastic toy, not even Bionicle. I have two of the Matoran, Mari and Anika versions.
I only have.
Matoro is just everywhere.
Matoro Mari.
Then you have Matoro AW locked in your basement.
No, I would never do that. He's such a great dude.
Yeah, Matoro
He's
AW
so
is
cool.
dope.
Anyway.
If he's watching this, shout out to you, Matoro.
He is pretty great.
Yeah. Let's hope he joins the live stream.
Anyway, Hero Factory.
Hero Factory, yeah. So
Hero Factory. So
stuff. Yeah.
2.0.
I like big villains. They're better than small ones.
In my opinion, 2.0 is where it's at.
2.0 is awesome.
2.0 was pretty good. I feel like some of the like the dudes in there could have been like the heroes could have been a little bit different looking. Like especially Furno. I really did not like Furno.
Yeah, because
2.0
like his goggles.
He didn't.
The villain. Okay, I'll admit the villains are bad except for Firelord.
No, Drill Dozer is fire. He's awesome.
Nice pun.
There should have been more.
Still, Drill Dozer sucks.
And Jetbug was epic.
I don't like Jetbug. The only one that I like is Firelord.
I don't know. There should have been more. Firelord is pretty cool, but there should be more.
All of them were good, besides the red one. I don't care about him, but they should have been.
What's his face? I forget his name. I did like the double mask feature. That was kind of cool. It was either laziness or creativity. I can't really decide. The double
Should we
mask
be
thing.
reviewing
That's
the
the
like
red guy's
episodes
name.
and like
Thank
the
you, Steve
story?
Stillwell.
Those don't matter.
I liked those little mini shorts.
They actually
I
were
like
pretty
how
good.
Von
I remember
Nebula
one
was
time.
voiced by Mark Hamill.
Oh, that's right.
I also changed
No,
some
one of the things that I honestly remember. What?
Oh, I'm just saying I changed some stuff for the video, you know.
Oh, okay.
I almost met Mark
Um,
Hamill, but then I walked down the wrong street.
Bruh.
Dang.
What a shame.
Like I was
No, one of the things that I honestly love looking back on with Hero Factory. One of the things I look back on with Hero Factory was like, I would like, I don't know what it's called, like, we would like record it on the TV, like back when that was a thing. Like you could like record a show and like keep it, like when it comes on, like if it's a show that's going on at 12, but you can't like watch it at 12, you could like pre-record it, so then you could save it and then watch it later. So I remember like watching the first few Hero Factory episodes in my basement. It was so cool.
Yeah, watching Hero Factory was always
Because I was like
cool.
looking forward to it.
I watched them.
Yeah,
on
the
YouTube.
animation was amazing.
Mhm.
I think I
Oh,
either
they
watched
still
them
have them on YouTube. I
or
love
the
those.
Yeah, you can download them on YouTube in crisp 360p.
Have you seen like the developer videos where it's like, "Hi, we're doing another Hero Factory challenge, and today we're gonna be taking a look at the new fire villains and like all that stuff."
Yeah, and
Like
then,
those
I
are
don't
like
know
the
what
coolest
you're talking
when
videos.
they made there was that one time when they made giant mocks out of like the sets.
You think this is big? Hold on, and he takes out that massive like red and black dude.
You think this?
They're like, "Now this is big,
Bruh.
This one thick boy.
bruh."
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I missed out on that.
I think I have a few like saved.
I
One second.
remember like I
I'll
was
have
like
to- I'll
sick
find
a
them later. I'm
lot.
not
I mean,
gonna
I
do it now,
still
but-
do get sick a lot, but like when I was like sick a lot, I would just watch the all the Hero Factory episodes like on repeat.
Yeah. Nice.
I think
Okay, 3.0.
3.0.
Yeah, we already talked about
Again,
Sorry, go
pretty
ahead,
good.
3.0 was cool. Besides Rocka, he's just Furno but gold.
What? I
like
loved
Rocka.
Rocka. Rocka was my favorite one.
Yeah,
Rocka was
same.
amazing. He's
Evo
the
was
best
my favorite
hero.
for some reason because I like.
Okay. Okay, Ivax, do you realize that they're all the same but different colors?
No, like he had the same.
They're actually not
character.
really clone sets. I mean, they have the same frame.
No, I'm just saying
But,
he had
I
the
don't
same character as Furno.
Not really.
Oh. Nah, Rocco's
I don't know.
more
I
of a-
feel like Rocka was more like solo, whereas Furno was more just like didn't like working with others. You
I
know?
think it was kind of weird that they all turned into animals.
Yeah.
True, and they didn't really keep that in like the beginning of 4.0. They didn't really keep that same theme. But I think that 2.0 was kind of the baseline. Well, I think it would have worked if they kept doing like the themed. So like if 2.0 was their baseline and then they kept doing all these random themes like 3.0 and like other creature things. So if they did like the jungle creatures, but then if they went into like a forest and they were doing like fox and bird stuff instead of eagles
How come
and
they were all jungle creatures except like freaking Stormer was like a rhino?
Oh yeah.
True.
That's sort of
It's not
And
jungle.
wolves aren't really.
in the jungle.
They should. I don't know why they
Neither are
do this in
bears.
Hero Factory, but they. True. I don't know. I don't know why they do this in Hero Factory, but they like just left out other heroes. Like they like adding them's fine, but like 3.0 didn't have Surge or Breeze. Like what were they doing?
only
Where
wanna
did
have
they
six,
go?
They only want to have 6 main characters per wave.
Yeah, but then what happened with Breakout?
True.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they did 2 waves of like half.
Yeah,
heroes
Breakout
that,
was weird because Nex and Bulk and Breeze were just kind of like squeezed in there, and I don't really know why they weren't in
the
the
show either.
movies.
I forgot Next even existed.
Yeah, but
Not even gonna lie.
And Evo,
Nex
we
was
didn't talk about
amazing
Evo.
in 2.0. Oh, Evo, yeah. So Evo,
Evo.
I don't.
He
I
was
have a
just,
lot
like,
of
sort
issues
of-
with
he was,
Evo
like,
going
sort
into
of
4.0.
racist Japanese Chinese stereotype, you know.
Wait, he
Yeah, and then he
was?
turns
Well,
into Furno.
He wasn't racist, but it was
Yeah,
sort of like
he was like
his character was racist, like how it
Wait,
was.
like the
seriously?
very
Okay, now I have to
calm,
rewatch those.
Well, he wasn't
Yeah.
racist, just like his stereotype.
Yeah, you
was
gotta watch
racist.
your Deal of Fire.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
No, I think 2.0, I mean 3.0 had like a good theme. A little weird just in general.
I just don't know why they had to
But
turn
it was
into
okay.
animals in order to fight animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
think it was
was,
just to
like-
market the theme, like just oh, we're gonna fight animals, so they're gonna be animals, like just to give variety.
Yeah.
Well, like,
But
it
I
was kinda
never
weird,
used
'cause
those,
it was
like, trans
oh,
green
this guy
pieces.
turns into a
Yeah.
tiger so that he can have tiger things. But in the show, he doesn't even do
I
tiger
always
things.
wondered what would the other three
Yo,
heroes,
Jamiro!
what would Evo, Breeze, and what's his face, Surge be like if they were jungle animals? I thought Surge would be a fish for some reason.
Is nobody gonna point out that Jamiro joined the
Yeah,
call?
Breeze could be some sort of like.
Oh, Jamiro's here. Better.
Oh my God,
attitude.
Jamiro's here. Jamiro has
Yeah,
joined
I'm
the
here.
stream.
Jamiro
Hey.
actually
It's a
calls.
Oh,
thumbnail.
we're streaming? Oh my god. Am
Yeah,
I allowed to
we're
swear?
streaming, talking about Hero.
Yeah, you're allowed to
Factory.
swear, just not any of the big ones. Like you can say
All right,
damn.
but
Damn, boy.
like
Okay.
aside from like, I'm glad Jamira's here and all, but like guys, we should like one at a time talk because it's hard to hear everything over like a jumble of
Yeah.
words.
Agreed.
Just saying. All right,
One
cool.
sec. I can't hear Jamiro.
Well, welcome, Jamiro.
gotta
This is your
turn up
first
some
stream on
sounds.
the EN.
Wow. I'm so proud to be here, guys. I want to thank my mom.
So currently we are talking about
Hero Factory.
Hero Factory. We're on we're on 3.0, the whole like
Animal
Savage
one.
Planet
1 second,
thing.
guys. Don't talk. I have to.
Yes.
I'm going to have to turn off audio coming from the computer, so they won't be able to hear you. 1 sec. They can hear you now.
We will not speak.
They can hear you now.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
Also, one of the things with 3.0 that I honestly wish was a set was Raka 2.0.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like he was awesome, and I really miss. Like I just love that beginning part of the like mini movie. They should have done more with that guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think 3.0 is probably the worst one in my opinion.
They had the best set though. Witch Doctor's the best Hero Factory set.
I think
for
2.0
sure.
is the worst in my.
2.0
I think
was
2.0 is the
alright.
worst in my opinion. 1.0 would be the worst, except it was the first one and really cool, so that's why it gets those points.
And the villain
But like
sets were good. The heroes were garbage, but the villain sets were good.
the heroes were really
Let's talk
bad. I
about
wish
the
they had more
absolute best
posability.
one that we all agree is
I
the best.
think I think Brain Attack was the worst one. in my
No,
opinion.
Brain
Invasion
Attack
from
is not
Below.
that great.
Invasion from Below.
Yeah,
was
I
awful.
kind of like the idea. I like.
Oh, I loved Invasion from Below. Invasion from Below
I
was
hated
awesome.
the Invasion from Below.
It's
I
awful.
like the idea.
But my favorite one, and our next topic is 4.0 Breakout. I love
Breakout.
I
Breakout
missed
so
Yeah, we
out.
much.
all
the
agree that
best.
4.0 is the best one.
No, not Breakout. I missed out on that, and I'm so angry at myself.
It's the best one. I love it
is
so
the
much.
best one.
It's
So
it's
good.
amazing. It had the best.
I literally
story.
will find like I will literally see like a picture of like a Rocco revamp, like a 4.0, and I'll just like fall over.
And you'll just
Like,
die
he's
in
so
happiness.
cool.
Die in happiness.
Yeah,
First of
just
all,
die
it
in
uses
happiness.
It uses the original. It uses the original heads, right? The original heads.
Yeah,
That's
the
Yes,
original heads.
those are
They
so
were the
cool.
best ones, obviously. So I'm glad they brought those.
Second
Oh
of
my
all-
god, they're so neat.
Second of all, the heroes are actually the same size as the villains.
Yeah, it's just.
I
Yes,
like the
well,
idea that
aside from a few,
I do like the
some are a
idea
little
that
different, but like, go ahead.
Well, okay, but I do like the idea
Jamiro?
that the heroes are small.
All right, there. You go.
Yeah. I do like the idea that
that is
the
cool.
heroes are small. Because it's like, they have to
Mhm.
fight the big scary baddies. Oh no.
Mhm.
Did
Yeah.
Jamiro just say baddies?
Baddies. Ooh.
The baddies.
Ooh.
The mean people.
Are we the baddies?
The
Are we
mean
the
guy.
baddies?
Oh,
No,
Jake
son, we are
Stillwell
not the
brings out a
baddies.
good point. 4.0 Stringer is super good looking, which is true.
He do be like that.
He's so great.
He do be.
I love
My
the
only
blue was
issue
a
is that
great
in the mini
introduction.
movie,
Yeah.
my only issue was that in the movie the his little guitar gun shot orange instead of blue, and it made me upset.
Yeah, that
That's
would
really
have
it though.
it would have been better if it shot blue.
I
Instant
forget that
sadness.
Stringer is
But-
orange originally because I'm just so happy with it being blue.
Yeah.
Like, Springer
Honestly.
doesn't have the most consistent
No,
color
one of my
scheme, but it's
favorite
always
things-
good.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about Breakout was there's I don't know if you guys ever got like the Hero Factory books,
I never
No.
got those actually.
like the Doom box.
There's books.
I saw them on Amazon, but I never
the
got
Doom
them.
box was so good. So like the Doom box is about this like box that can like destroy the whole universe basically. So it's the Hero Factory equivalent of the Infinity Gauntlet,
Bruh.
and
The
like
Tesseract.
Core Hunter's trying to get it, and there's like this whole kind of.
Well, Core Hunter
So there's
became
like this
important
whole thing,
in a book.
and there's this. Yes,
In a
he's
book?
like the main villain. And there's this really cool part where like Stormer goes to like this off-world sand planet and goes into like a bar and has like a big explosion fight with Core Hunter. It's the coolest thing ever.
The books sound more interesting than
I
the
honestly
show.
just loved Breakout.
Dang.
Honestly, they
People-
were. I was.
I
I
love-
think the most.
It was like
what
10.
what I'm sad about is the only sets I got from Breakout are Raka, Bulk, Core Hunter, and Nex.
I only got freaking a Stringer.
Dang.
I think
I'm
I got
really
all of them
disappointed.
except. I think I got all of them except for Breeze, Bulk, and Stormer, and
Wait, I got-
Inferno.
I got
I have
Inferno,
parts for Inferno,
actually.
but I have like parts for him because one time there was like a Lego store like pieces event where you could make your own hero out of random pieces at the store, and you got to take it home. So I did that, and I basically built Inferno 4.0. So that was kind of neat.
That's
Well,
that's
But
neat.
Inferno 3.5.
Well,
You
yeah,
create
it
your
was-
own set, except you're probably just gonna make the set that we already have.
Yeah.
No, it was kind of sad
Definitely
because
not
they were like.
cheating. Oh.
It was kind of sad though, because when I went there and was building it, I made like this Inferno knockoff, and there were two. They were kind of like giving advice and stuff, and I went over to them and I was kind of talking about my guy, and they were like, "Oh yeah, great," and they were totally uninterested and were so mean to me. I just remember them just talking to themselves in the corner, just like totally disappointed. It was my
Bro, that's
Inferno
sad.
that had like 6 feet long
Bro.
legs. Yeah.
Like this
Aw.
kid doesn't even know how to make Furno.
He doesn't even know
Look
how
at
to
this
make
guy.
a
Look at this nerd.
Look at
Wow.
this dweeb. Look at
This stupid Ronadax Studios.
Child gets bullied.
I didn't even build Rondax at that. I haven't even built Rondax at that. You know what I should totally do? I should find those two guys and like show them all my mocks and be like, yeah.
I
Guess
bet you
what?
They won't even know
And
who
then they're
you
like,
are.
"Man, this guy doesn't even know how to make Roxy."
It's like, Rondax, you took everything from me. Lego, I don't even know who you are.
You will.
Imagine if you just quit Legos like then and there.
Bro, that would be sad. Then I would have
Just-
never
Hey,
met
guys.
this Rondax guy.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm gonna go over another Marvel action figure review. So this time it's Iron Man. Just imagine myself doing like action figure reviews.
Bro.
Hey guys, today we're gonna be reviewing Spider-Man.
Jameer would still be like, "What's an Infinity War?"
I still haven't watched that film. I'm sad.
What?
Have you seen
haven't
any of
even-
the other movies?
Homecoming.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
pretty
that's
much
fair.
all you need to watch. You don't even need to
Yeah.
watch Infinity War if
Can
you've
you
seen
count Into
Homecoming.
the Spider-Verse? Can you count Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh my god, that's an amazing movie.
It's a great
I
movie.
saw that.
It's a
But guys,
really good
this
movie.
is this we're talking about Hero Factory here, not Marvel. So.
Oh yeah. All right, back
Oh, yeah.
back to action hot shot.
All right,
What about
well,
those
back
Marvel-
to Into the Spider-Verse.
No.
What about those Marvel buildable figures? Remember them?
Okay, I loved them. I only got Hulk. Unfortunately, I
I
really
only-
wanted
I
Iron
got
Man.
I didn't-
but
3 Captain Americas.
They were weird. Come
I
they
didn't
were
get
so
any.
cool though.
Yeah, I only got
They're cool,
3
but
Captain
weird.
Americas, and that's it. Nothing else, just 3 Captain.
Those were built at like kind of the golden age of CCBS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys.
Mm.
let's-
And then we transition into 5.0.
Brain attack.
I like it. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay,
I love brain
the
attack.
theme surrounded around brains, yet none of the characters had any.
Haha. I don't think the writers did either.
Nope, they did not.
I like brain attack. Brain attack's good.
Like,
Artie,
No,
I'm sorry,
it was-
but you're wrong.
It
The
was
idea-
not.
The sets
It's
are so
cool.
cool. They have silver.
Oh wow! See, what the silver?
Wait, what? Yeah,
They have
most of them
silver.
did.
They added like
Silver from
visors
Sonic
and
the
some of the
Hedgehog.
they had like little
Oh.
they had the coolest chest plates.
Oh, see, you're talking about the heroes, not. I was
Oh, yeah.
thinking about the villains. The
The
villains.
villains
were
are
heaps-
amazing.
No,
What are
they're
you talking about?
garbage.
They're bad.
The only
I
good
love
one
the
was-
villains. The villains
I
are
only
cool.
like-
I don't know who the bad guy was. The big main baddie.
I only liked Dragon Bolt. He was amazing.
yeah,
I
Dragon
loved
Ball
the.
was
I
good.
liked the spider guy because I had him and I thought he was pretty
Oh, I
fun.
had him too. He was neat.
He
But
was
like,
fun. But that's all he had. For
I
him.
had the
Going for him.
Shrek. I had the Shrek.
Okay.
one.
Let me
The
let me-
level
let me-
You had the ogre. You
disappointment.
had Shrek. Lucky.
I had
The-
Shrek.
guys.
Shrek.
Give me the
Oi,
floor
Shrek.
here, right? Let me convince you why Brain Attack's amazing, okay? First of
Okay.
all, the heroes, all right? The heroes they're like Breakout except a little better.
No.
Except for
No,
They
no.
were good, but they
No.
weren't better.
Them,
How do
them
you look at
helmets are
Breeze?
terrible.
How do you look at Breeze, Bulk, and Surge and not just want to throw up? Like
Exactly.
seriously.
Exactly.
Inferno was ugly.
Furno
Why
is
was he
okay.
the
Furno's
bulky one?
okay. Raka is the best out of all of them.
Oh yeah,
Raka is
was the best
amazing.
one. I loved
Look.
Raka.
Hold on, give me a second.
And
The stream
Jet
won't be able to
Raka,
see
oh
that.
my god, Jetpack Raka was so cool.
What was up with Breeze's and
Look at this chest plate and tell me that this isn't better than the one that's just like flat.
Granted,
yeah, the
that chest
pieces-
plate is better, but
Breakout's one.
The
the
pieces
Breakout one's
added,
better.
the
new
pieces added were pretty good,
Wait, I'll
but
be right back.
the whole aesthetic was not that great.
Yeah,
Excuse
the
me, man.
aesthetic
Look at-
was pretty garbage.
Look at Surge's new helmet.
Okay,
You mean
they,
Tehran's
they-
helmet. I mean, oh wait, this is the wrong group. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
I don't know.
Okay, moving on to the
Okay,
villains.
Artie.
Look-
Artie,
Sorry.
literally look at Furno's helmet. He looks like an old man. And then you look at
He
Stormer
looks
and he
like a
looks like a little
dog.
baby.
Okay,
Furno looks like
my
a wolf
exceptions
dog.
to the,
I mean,
to the
wait,
helmet
what?
thing are Furno and Bulk.
They only look good with their visors on, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Except
the
for
visors
Rocket.
are super cool. The visors are really cool.
Yeah.
Oh
the-
no,
I
I'm not
like
saying they aren't, but like they could have just I don't know. They
Yeah.
could have done it a little bit better. Like
yeah.
the villain should have been actually real because in the movie it was like, oh, it's a threat until you just hit the spike on their back and they fall off. Like
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, the movie is bad. I'll admit that. Okay, but all right, the villains. All right. First of
No.
all, the Dragon Bolt or whatever, freaking
Oh,
Jay's
he's amazing.
lightning mech or whatever. Look,
He-
look at that guy. He's a
He's
big
so
boy.
cool.
He's,
He's
so
so neat.
cool.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
tell
awesome.
me you wouldn't like just throw that across your room.
I have him. He's awesome. I didn't. He's dismantled, but he's still really cool.
It's amazing. Okay.
He's
Next,
very cool.
the golden spider dude. All right.
He's pretty fire, not
he's,
gonna lie.
he's awesome. I love that one.
Great, perfect. He's got gold. He's got like an interesting design. He's different from all the other ones, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Now,
Shrek isn't
now
good.
moving on
Shrek is
to
a bad one.
the fire dude. It
Fire
has
dude's okay.
amazing. It has amazing armor, like brand new armor that we've never seen before. All right.
He's all right.
I'm sorry.
He's okay.
Artie, I don't know who you're talking about. Do you mean Satan?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fire
he kind of
dude,
looks like a
the
demon.
dark
not
red
gonna lie.
guy. He has brand new dark red pieces.
That's
Okay,
that's
moving on to the rock guy again.
No,
amazing.
we're moving. We're
consistent-
moving past him. Don't even mention the rock one. I
He's
hate the
bad.
rock one.
His arms
No.
awful.
He's got brand new armor. That matches his mask.
Okay, his big arm that hits things. It's just a big system piece that has armor on it.
It's a Technic beam.
Oh yeah, Technique Beam. That you just click it on the side of him and he just bang bang bang. Like he's not that great.
Yeah, it's sort of sad how bad it is.
The armor's good though.
Yeah, I guess. You know what? Okay, you know what I did love doing with some of the villains though.
Hmm.
I loved like transitioning them into their old versions, like taking off the brains and trying to like substitute parts and like make them into their original creatures. That was cool.
Oh yeah, I tried. That was fun when I did that with the one set I got.
I don't know.
I'm
I
back.
think that the creatures, like, it was a good
hey,
idea. The
Jamwama
brain
is
should have been.
back.
The brain didn't really
Jambalama.
feel like a threat. I think they could have been a little more like, ooh, spooky brains. Like,
Yeah.
they're bad. They're like, it would be neat if they were like bigger and almost like fully infected the guy. Like if it was like a strange rock creature, but then you have this massive green growth on his back that's like got all these
Yeah.
weird tentacles, and that would be neat.
It also
If it
would
was
have
more
been
like an infection
yeah.
thing.
It also would have been nice to know who the guy that launched the brains were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never found out.
I wish you
Well, yeah,
did.
but that was because Hero Factory is canceled.
Yeah. And then they
Yeah.
also did the awful Invasion from Below, but we're gonna talk about that next.
Yeah, Invasion
That's
from
so
Below
later.
was okay. This is my only thing on Invasion from Below. I'm pretty much just gonna shut up for the whole discussion. You guys can talk. My only thing with Invasion from Below, it's amazing, but it would have been way better if the heroes were like to scale, and they weren't little boys, and like they had massive mechs and massive creatures, just not these little heroes.
And if Stringer was
Like-
there. Stringer should have
Little
been
Yeah,
there.
like bring in Stringer, bring in Nex, have them be cool, and then like if they were to travel around and found them in the caves and like, oh hey, what's up? And they could like
Is
team
Stringer
up.
not there?
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not.
They
But,
could've
like,
totally
I
He's there in
think-
the sets.
Like it wouldn't
he's
be that
not.
hard for Lego to do that. Where if they just made like, you know how in the movies or in the like mini movie thing, you got the heroes in there like these really simple looking CCBS guys.
Uh-huh.
Like if you just had these small 2.0 sized figures
That,
that
was
fit in
simple.
these pretty big exosuits, that would work.
Yeah, sure, they'd be more expensive, but it would have been cooler.
Yeah.
And
That
Hero
would be
Factory
worth it.
probably-
You could just sell the little figures for kids who just want to do that, but then have them like big ones for the kids for the big kids.
Mhm.
Like
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Have the regular sets, with the monster and the little minifigure guys, and
Yeah.
then also release full size mocks, full size heroes.
Yeah, or like people like Evo, how he was exceptionally bigger. If like people like Evo, like the like Furno, just for example, Furno, Stormer, and Evo were like big boys, and then the rest were kind of smaller.
Okay, here's the one thing with Invasion from the Below, the Queen one, amazing.
Oh, she was awesome. Oh, perfect.
Great. Oh,
All the beasts
so
were
good.
phenomenal.
Those
I
were
loved
awesome.
all of the beasts.
I don't like the Queen that
ugh.
much, actually.
I loved
Crystal
like the
Beast is
crystal
also
one. The red one was amazing. Yeah, the crystal one was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Invasion from Below was very well executed, and the Pacific Rim timing was just so perfect.
yeah. I feel like everyone just like independently thought of Invasion from Below when seeing those sets.
Yep.
Yep.
And then it ended.
The mechs. What do we think about the mechs?
Those are...
The mechs are-
I like the mechs. I know lots of people don't.
I love them. I think they're great. I have no issue.
Yeah,
I love the
them.
canisters. The canisters I still use today. The like all the different pieces on them, amazing.
Wait,
I
does
give
Invasion from Below have canisters?
yeah on their back. Remember they had those like or no the they didn't come in
Oh, I
canisters,
thought
but
you
the
were
little
talking
things
about,
on their back.
Okay, but I thought you were talking about the packaging.
No, they came in bags,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which were really cool, by the way. Just saying.
Honestly, just living living in a time where you could where you would just see hero factories on the store shelves.
That
That
the
was
best.
honestly a great time. I don't know why. Like thinking back to it, the sets weren't even that good, but like just living in a time where you had the option to just, buy a hero factory set.
Yeah, they were pretty, and they had all these comics and stuff. It was really cool. And then it ended.
Yeah, then they just got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, just canceled.
And here we enter, and this is the toxic, bad word storm that is just very
Bionicle
hazy to see.
G2.
Can I say it?
Yuck. No, you.
Can I say it? Okay, the Bionicle shitstorm. That
Yes,
was Bionicle
thank
G2.
you.
Thank you,
I'm
Artie.
sorry.
It worked. That's perfect. It's 100.
The Bionicle heck storm.
Yes. Oh my God.
The
Okay, so
hellfire that was G2.
this whole topic that I when I presented this originally. I was like, "Hey, should we do this?" So okay. This was a bad. This night, like a few days ago, it was a good day. It just got worse at night when I watched the Journey to One.
Well, why'd you?
And
Why would you waste your time doing that?
I don't know. I cried pretty much the whole time because I hate it.
First of all, before we discuss anything, can I say the Journey to One like animation, like the 3D animation was but the 2D animation parts, like where like the effects were done in 2D, that's good.
Oh, that was pretty cool. But no,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
The
that's cool.
animation in the 3D was awful because the figures, the characters were fine, but then like all the backgrounds looked cool, but they looked like paintings that people
Yeah.
just stapled these like things to. They didn't like it was like these really cool things in like a cartoon, and it didn't match.
What are we talking about now?
Yeah.
Oh, I
G2
took the
Bionicle.
microphone off of Jamira's face.
Let's start at the
What?
beginning.
No.
Let's start at the beginning.
Yeah, the
The
Masters.
Toa.
Yeah,
The
They were
Toa?
okay.
Living
2015 was great.
I loved it.
2015 was amazing. Yeah, like
Except
just seeing
for the skull thing.
we're-
Except for the enemies.
Yeah, the enemies were garbage. Just don't. bring them
you
up.
know, just seeing like okay, hold on.
Skull
First of all, I want to
enemies.
hear how you guys learned that G2 was like that Bionicle was coming back.
Oh, it was
Okay.
the best.
So I was home from school one day, and so obviously what I decided to do was go on to Lego.com and see some epic cool stuff. So I scroll down to the bottom and I see the Mask of Creation, and it says Bionicle, and I'm like, oh my goodness, they're bringing back Bionicle. I'm so excited. Is that the new Mask of Life? Oh my goodness. And I just was freaking out all day. My brother got home from school, and I'm like, they're bringing back Bionicle. This is epic. And he's like, okay, that's not epic, and he didn't care. But and so yeah, I was so happy.
All right, Jamira, what about you?
Well, this was like before I really got into Bionicle, and I never really knew it came back until I was like in the shops. And I saw they brought it back, and I was like, oh, they brought up like that old Lego theme I kind of cared about. Oh, I'll buy one of the sets then. And I kind of got a bit invested with it again, and I was like, oh, this is good.
Mhm.
And
Nice.
then I looked at the old stuff, and I was like, yay.
Yeah.
All right, then Ronax, how about you?
All right, so this is back in the day when I still cared about Lego catalogs. So I would always get them in the mail, and it was like this really sick thing to come home from school, and I'd be like, "Oh boy, Lego catalog! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" So it was back in like 2015, and so I got like the Lego catalog, and I was just flipping through, you know, and it was great. And then I saw it, and I almost like died because it was like the picture with Tahu, and he was like reaching for the Mask of Creation. Honestly, coolest picture for G2 in my opinion.
Mhm.
And he's like reaching for it, and he got all the Skull Spider boys and everything, and it's I like literally just died on the spot. Like it was the coolest thing.
Instant death.
I remember. I think I actually brought that to voice crack, but I actually brought that to school the next day, and was like showing people that Bionicle was coming back.
Oh. Yeah, they're just
What's
like,
a
Because-
Bionicle? What's
What is
a
this kid
most of
talking
my-
about?
what's a
Well, because most of my
BIO?
friends, like knew like back in like kindergarten, I was like, oh my god, Hero Factory, yeah! So like now people kind of know that I do stop motion and stuff,
Huh.
so it's
I'm
not like a
not-
big
I'm
old
not.
That's
secret.
cool.
I
People-
wouldn't let people.
People
know that.
laugh at me when they find out that I make Bionicle videos.
That's why I don't
No,
tell
people-
anybody.
I usually will like kind of make jokes at my own detriment, unfortunately, but then it's like chill if I want to like not joke about it. Like people respect it and whatever, so it's fine. But
I mean, we've all seen Bionicle. Here's the thing: we all would have grown out of a Bionicle phase if we just didn't make videos.
Yeah, probably. I just wouldn't care
Probably.
anymore by
Mm,
now. If I
I feel like
didn't.
most of the community is biotubers because of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to like play with my mocks and stuff, and then I like don't anymore, obviously. So I'm
You
like,
think you don't anymore,
well-
bruh? Bruh.
well, I might like just to like figure out a
Don't worry,
scene. Like I might just
Rolex.
fiddle with a few on my floor, but like
For
I don't.
me, it
like,
was like I was in my kitchen, you know, and like back then we had like the computer in the kitchen. I forgot why. We had the computer in the kitchen on like a separate table,
I did. Too.
and then like
Okay.
somebody I forgot who was like on Lego, it was on Lego.com, And they scrolled down and they saw Bionicle, and they're like, "Oh, Bionicle's coming back!" And then like time fucking stopped.
It just has like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like,
The world.
and Artie's just standing there, and he's like, "The world," and he just goes right over to the computer.
Yeah, no.
He
Like
just
me
throws a bunch of
and my
knives.
brother and like anybody who kind of cared were like, "What?
What?
You
No,
kidding
it
me,
was-
bro?"
It was great, and then when it came out, I remember literally the day it came out, I was gonna go over and like hang out with some friends, and I was like, "Mom, before we go, can we stop at Toys R Us and pick up Tahu, Master of Fire?" She was like, "Maybe," and I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna. No, you got no opinion in this." So then we got him, and it was great. So that was cool.
For me, I didn't care about the sets, honestly. Like the only sets I got were like Uniter of Jungle and Toe of Jungle, and then like the Creature of Water.
Because
Like those are the only sets I got. I don't know why I wasn't that into it. Maybe it's just because of my mom didn't let me get any Lego sets. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
Wow,
I
your
remember
mom
I was
seems
on
mean.
Lego.com. Every day I checked, okay, when will there be another Bionicle update? I can't wait to see. It was like,
I know
I
that
did
was
that
every
too.
day.
and I went on every day, and then I saw new Bionicle set images, and I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta see this.
So
I was
Yeah,
too
actually-
afraid to Google
Oh my
images,
goodness.
so I was like, so I went to Lego.com every day, and and then when I finally saw him, I just gathered up all my friends, and I was like, guys, we're going on the trampoline, we're gonna pretend to be the new Toa, and we're going to do this.
So I actually have a fun Ronnie fact. So I was scrolling through back when like Bionicle would have its like gallery, which I think it still should, but like if the website was still up, like the Bionicle part of Lego, and so you would like scroll through, and the gallery where people would upload their own like mocks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was scrolling on through, and I was just looking at all these random stuff, and there would be one where it's like a protector mask on a foot named Jerry, and then there'd be one that's like 50 million feet tall called Avalonyx Morocco or something. I don't know, some random name.
Avalonyx Moroccan.
And
Bruh.
then I was scrolling through and I see this cool guy. He's got like red as the secondary color, white as the primary. He's got the white Roxy head. And I was like, wow, that's a really cool mock. You know, someday I'm gonna build something like that
And
if I
you
get
never
enough
did.
parts in that white
For
Roxy
me,
head.
it was the message
So-
boards. Oh my god.
Well, no,
the
because
message
right
boards.
now, so the fun fact it ends with the fact that I'm currently looking at Azuran in Pride because I did that.
You mean
And
the
if
character
anyone
Artie's voicing?
Happens to if the person who made that happens to be on stream or watches this in the near future,
I doubt that.
you're a cool
you don't
guy.
know.
True. Shout out to random guy who made the first inspiration for Azuran.
Bruh.
Anyway, that's the end of
Bruh.
my fun fact.
No, he's just gonna like sue you.
I remember like on
used
January
my
1st,
name.
I was like, Mom, can we go to Walmart and buy the Protector of Ice? Because I only have $10, and that's
the Protector of Ice was so cool. Oh my god.
And I
No
My
pun
wanted,
friend had the
intended.
I wanted
protector of ice.
and I wanted the white ones because I liked Kopaka the most back then, and I was
Yeah,
like,
because I like
Mhm.
white privilege.
yeah, yeah, because I'm white.
White.
That's why I wanted him because I was white, and
Kopaka and Tahu are my favorites,
yeah.
honestly.
So then, my mom was like, "Okay, let's go," and then
Let's go.
and
In
then
Mario
my little
voice.
brother came too, and he's like, "Okay, I want the Protector of Fire," so we bought those. And then for my
Nice.
birthday, I got Kopaka, and I was like, "Well, there's a gear function," and I freaked out.
Yeah, the gear functions
Yeah.
were actually pretty well done.
They were done well, but like how they were placed in were just terrible.
Yeah, it
They
was
were
kind of out of the it was just all this cool elemental stuff, and they had this weird Technic thing strapped to their back, and it was just kind of weird.
Mhm.
If they made like a new torso, my voice cracked. If they made a new torso,
They did.
Torso.
though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
if they made a new
Yeah,
torso and like had like the gearbox like
Like the
just kind
Mana
of
guys.
flush with the torso,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
That would have
Yeah.
been better. Like they did.
They
With,
did though. They
should've-
did make a flush body.
But that was in 2016.
No, no,
Yeah, and they
no.
didn't have
Here
the-
we
the-
go.
No, no,
They
no.
didn't have the arm stuff.
Oh no, it was
So-
for the Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah, but that
Right,
was when
they
Star
did do
Wars-
that, I think, for Star Wars.
Oh
they
yeah,
did it
you're
for
right.
Star Wars. was, but
They
not
should
for
have kept. They should have done that
Bionicle.
first for Bionicle, though.
And now we go into G2.
Yay!
Part 2.
We were
The
already in.
Uniters.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, we
Bloody
didn't even
steam.
talk about the second wave of G1 of G2.
Oh yeah, those
The
skull
skull-
villains were
Skull
the
villains.
I'm gonna say
Yes.
something
Oh
unpopular.
my
I
God.
loved Skull Scorpio so much, honestly.
Okay, so
Skull
guys, do you
Scorpio was
remember
alright.
the online animations where it was like the 2D cool cartoon things that were like a few minutes
I
long?
hated those, but yes.
So
Yeah.
I remember one time I watched it and then I like got most of the skull. I have every single skull villain except for Skull Basher, like the purple dude,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I had him.
I just didn't.
But,
have Skull War-
I remember
didn't
like
do
one
that.
time I ran up to my room and I like set up all around my room like the different villains and I had the Toa like go through the different areas of my room. And it was a pretty cool time, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I had a
I really
Beyblade
want to
arena
be-
for some reason, and then I just
It's
got
so
my
cool having someone to relate about being weird about Bionicle.
yeah. I had a
Yeah.
Beyblade
Everyone in
arena.
the stream is probably like, "What the heck are they talking about? They are so
Yeah,
weird."
What
it's-
a bunch of
I've
weirdos.
never had somebody relate to me about like just having like just a bunch of Bionicle sets and making like stories with them.
This is
That
so
my
fun.
whole life I've never related to
Yeah,
anyone with
nobody-
that.
I have
But it's
literally-
cool that
That's
I
why
am.
I
Based
like
off
making
of-
friends online.
I have pretty much based my entire story for End of Horizon, like the lore behind Rondax and everything, off of like
You play with
random
your
stories
boys.
I had with my toys when I would play with them when I was like younger. Like
My
all my
old
lore is
series
just
was
like built into that.
My old series was a story that my brother came up with, actually. Fun fact.
Oh, sick.
Fun fact.
Cool.
Yeah. I might release the scripts to that later.
Nice. All right, now Uniters 2016. This is the part where I cry.
I like
But
the
I do have a
Uniters.
rant.
They're good sets.
The
They're
part
good
where
sets. I
men
like the
cry.
Uniters. Honestly.
So I have a pretty big rant. So I'm gonna need. This is gonna be a little crazy.
Sorry,
so-
Ron. Next, when did the EN become your channel? Sorry, I'm kidding. I don't care.
Right now.
This is
I'm the backup channel for the EN,
this isn't
so...
the Eradication
And
Nation.
I'm the
this
one
is
with
the
the most
Rondax
access
Nation.
to. I'm the one who does everything.
The RN, the Eradication, the Rondax Nation.
The Ron Next Nation. Yeah.
Just imagine like one of those like really like twisted like controlled country pictures where it's like
Yeah.
Rondax is like myself mock just has his arms spread and there's just like a whole nation below him.
Yeah, but
Like,
remember, you're my
statues.
son. You're my
Whoa.
son. I have to have some authority as well.
Have you guys
Oh
ever
right,
heard
you're
of the
my dad. I
USSR?
forgot.
Yes, son. Don't be doing anything stupid. Otherwise,
So
I'll put you in
Rondax
your-
is Stalin and Jamiro is Lenin.
Jeez. All right, but basically, guys, I have this big old rant, so I'm gonna try and condense it as much as I can.
So we
But
don't make
if I get
this
heated,
too long.
just
Put
get
you
the mask
down.
of water breathing, and I'll be all set. So here we go. So buckle up, kids.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I'm
So
not a
I watched
child.
Journey to One the other night, and
No, you.
I have a lot of issues. So I will start with the fact that
It sucks.
actually the sets. I'll go into the sets first. So the sets. The color schemes are a little weird, a little wonky. Like the gold doesn't mix with the silver. Like Tahu, for example, he's like all cool in gold. His arms are too short, but he's all cool in gold.
And has
Random
silver
hints
anime
of
hair.
blue. He's
He only
hair.
had like 2 pieces that were actually red. You know?
Yeah,
True.
Proper red
And
colour.
then
toe of
he
fire.
had his
I mean, toe of
mask.
gold.
he had his mask, which was like just strange because it had like the
Silver
little
anime hair.
orange, like or the silver hair and the red face, which was very strange.
Yeah. that's
and
weird.
Then he got the golden mask, and then they looked decent.
Mhm.
But the arms were short, and the blue made him look strange. But
I
then
like the blue.
I didn't mind the blue.
Yeah,
I
the
like
blue.
Eh.
is
I don't know. And then the creatures were okay. Lua Uniter's arms were too short.
nice. Mhm.
His arms.
I
are
don't
weird.
like. Yeah, the arms were really weird. And then, okay, so this is the big part, and this is kind of where most of the rant's gonna come from. So, this is it. So the story and the characters are not anywhere near how it was in G1, because the way I base like to see if the like in my own little mental judgment I can like see like okay, So this version of Tahu is accurate because he is how he acts how he's portrayed in like the first few books and graphic novels of Tahu in G1. And I have this book, this graphic novel. It's Rise of the Toa Nuva, and it's got two parts. It's got the beginning, how like they wash up on shore, and then it ends with them becoming the Toa Nuva. Great. So the characters are all jumbled in Journey to One. So Lua is actually perfect in Journey to One. He is amazing, except for the set. Really only the arms. If you fix the arms, he's amazing. He's probably the best part. Lua, whatever. He is perfect, seamless. Golly isn't really. She's a little chaotic because there's a scene where like they're talking about finding the Mask of Ultimate Power, and then she's like, and then we'll destroy it. And she like clenches her fist, and it's like, whoa, hold on, that's a lot of damage. Like, calm down there, Golly.
Don't
Like,
you love death, evil and death, Golly? Yes.
She's like just very like violent and like aggressive, and then like
Pretty weird.
when she's going to find her creature, she's like all like kind of weird about the whole thing, and then all of a sudden accepts it afterward, and it's very unnatural. And
It must
then
be that time of the month again.
wow. So
I had to make that joke. I'm sorry.
Kopaka and Pahatu, their character, like their personalities are just swapped, literally just switched. Like it makes no sense. Onua is dumb. He needs to be like smart and
He's
wise.
supposed to be what? Yeah.
He's just dumb and he needs to be better.
Don't fight.
Yeah. Ha, ha, ha. Don't fight.
fight.
But that actually
Don't
is not as great as the say how goes the carving.
How goes
Like-
the...
How
Dang.
goes the car?
That's just how I
How goes
introduce
the
myself
carving?
to every Bionicle fan. How goes the
Um,
carving?
Can't forget about.
And then, so, yeah, Golly just needs to be a little more flowy and a little more chill.
Yeah.
Lua is actually a little more like, there's actually a part there in the graphic novel where, since Makuda's kind of corrupting the island of Madanui, Golly, like, falls in, like, a river or a stream or something, and then the water's, like, overly violent and, like, hot and, like, crazy, and so she's like, ah, and then Lua rescues her, and then she's like, oh, thanks, I don't know what's with the water today, and, Lua's like, the water is literally everything bad, including wet, so I like to stay in the trees where it's good and dry, and he's like, all, like, and he just is kind of edgy, almost,
Yeah.
and like
Edgy.
doesn't really want to work with the Toa and stuff, and
I don't
he's
like
like
edgy
it
Lua.
works. But then he like gets the Krana attached to his face, and then he has like this secret like inner tortured side where he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I need to like repel my dark side. But then Tahu gets that in the movie, which is dumb. But it's just I don't know. Lua it just is totally botched, and he could have been so much cooler, but then he just kind of messed up. Then he comes full circle in Journey to One, which is good.
The only good
Ikimu-
spot is 30 to 1.
Ikimu, I don't
What?
understand. He
What's up with him?
is like
honestly?
he's so mysterious about the whole goal, and he doesn't tell them the prophecy. Like
Hold
for
on,
what?
Tornado
Why?
Films just says teenagers.
Teenagers. Ugh. Those goddamn millennials.
But Akimu like gives them this like quest to do, and he doesn't tell them why or anything. And then towards the end of Journey to One, he's like, "Oh, so yeah, there's this prophecy and stuff. I can't tell you though, for no reason. Like
Yeah.
you just
Steve,
tell us. It's the fate of
It's
the
a secret,
universe.
guys. Don't tell.
You have to die.
Literally,
for no reason.
it's the fate of the universe. It doesn't matter. Tell us. Like it's so dumb. And then Umarak is actually amazing. I have no issues with him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Makuda
kinda
is
just, like,
fine. Go ahead, sorry.
No. I love Umarak. But
Alright.
his voice to me was a bit odd because I didn't
Yeah.
watch Journey to One before. You know, who was it? Noah Productions. Yeah, you know when he had Umarak in his videos.
He sounded like
Yes,
a nerd.
I believe
Whoever
so.
voiced him, I love that voice so much. that when I heard the actual voice for Umarak, I was like, "This is disgusting. I hate it."
Yeah, it's right. The journey, the first part of Journey to One is good, but then like when he becomes Umarak the Destroyer, he just sounds like some like 5-year-old that was asked to do a bad like a overlord, and
I
he was
am
like,
the bad
"I'm
guy.
Umarak!" Yeah, it's really dumb.
I am the
And
bad
then
guy.
LJ and Messinac. LJ and Messinac kind of discussed this in one of their streams where the whole Journey to One 2016 thing was just a lot of the storyline was just condensed over like in like a lot, and it really did not work. Like Shadow Realm, who knew about this? Guess we'll just watch it. Like it was just very oversimplified even for kids, because think about it. In Journey to One, what is their goal? Fight Makuta. Why? He put on a mask and turned big, and then Akimu hit the mask off him. If anything, Akimu's the bad guy.
Exactly.
Like, what's the whole goal of Journey to One? In G1, they were like, "Oh, guys, we gotta like stop Makuta because he's killing Torin and he's being a bad boy, and we gotta fight him." And then there was like he was jealous, and there was actually a motive, and he was a great villain and fleshed out and had this whole plan, and it was just like just so incredibly perfect. And in Journey to One, it's just ruined because
I have a mask
it's
with 6 powers, so I'm bad.
yeah, it's I have this mask that's gonna do things.
Mhm.
Like
I'm bad.
yeah, I have this mask. It's gonna do things, and yeah, you know, it's gonna do a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and
and
it's
then
not.
the
It's
other
gonna.
people
It might
are
be good. It
bad.
might be bad. I don't know, but it's gonna do a lot of things. You
I
should
know
probably stop me.
Mhm.
Like that's this what happened, and it really was not good. It was a whole lot of not good. I think they could have took Journey to One and spread it out into like a few season series on Netflix that was actually good
Mhm.
and had like a lot of explaining and backstory and fleshing out.
And not just 4
And
episodes.
yeah, and just
Yeah.
like the whole like it was very quick paced. Like it just was so forced and happened so fast. Like even in the beginning episode where they're like, "Oh, we gotta go get the masks and the creatures." So they go, and then they're like, they all simultaneously accept the creatures. Like it would have been neat if they were like, "Oh, like Pahatu and Lua haven't united with their creatures yet. We gotta go help them," or something like that. Like if it just all happened where they're like, "Okay, I
Why did they
accept."
split up?
What?
Like,
Why do they split up?
I don't
Let's
know.
split up,
They could have just
They
gang.
gone on
worked
like a
as a
big old
team.
quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have just gone on
They
this
were
big
as a
old
team
thing.
like 3 times, and then they didn't do anything after that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you don't see them like actually in cool action. They all just throw around these big elemental overpowered blasts.
That
And
do
that's it.
nothing.
Yeah, they don't even do
Split up,
anything.
gang.
Let's split up and look for clues.
I'm gonna watch that after this is done.
What?
Scooby-Doo.
Another episode of Red versus Blue came out like 4
Awesome.
hours ago.
Well, you're gonna have to wait to
Yay.
watch that.
I see.
Yeah.
Just end the
Okay,
stream.
so my final thing with Journey to One is my own little, and G2 in general is my own little idea, and this is it would have been very simple if they did this, where the whole Journey to One thing would have been explained a little bit more.
If they
and
tried.
Well, yeah, but basically, so at the end of G1, Motonui is like quote unquote dead, sort of, but the realm is restored, so he like sacrifices everything, and it's all set. Makuta's defeated. He's literally like he got mooned, literally by a moon. So it's all good. Everything's peaches and cream. You know, it's yeah. So what if, since there are probably other planets in the Bionicle universe that they have to help that are maybe still remaining members of the Brotherhood of Makuta, other Dark Hunters, so the Toa gotta go and they gotta fix that up. So they get on a ship and there's this random other strange like dimension thing that they have to go into, and there's this island called Akodo. So we gotta go help. So take these escape pods, Toa, 6 Toa, yeah, you go ahead. And so they go, And as they're flying down from their ship in these little pods, they somehow blow up in space like an accident, and they blow up, causing them to have memory loss, and they lose their memory. The revamps of the Toe is fine. It's just a revamped story, so revamped characters, whatever. So they crash, and they don't remember who they are. They have to kind of do what they have to do in this world, on Akodo. And then once they're done, the go back to the stars would actually make sense, because we're not going to go back to the stars. The stars were horrible. It was the worst part of the end of Bionicle 2010. So they wouldn't, like, the star, that kind of pun there, unrelated, but, like, it would have made sense. And if you kind of threw in, like, oh, maybe some Matoran, like another Matoran team was trying to help to get the Toa back and whatever, and that would add more to the story. If it, like, switched between, like, there's, like, the Toa's perspective on Akodo, and then there's the Matoran's perspective on some ship. And then once they defeat Umarak, they go back to the ship, and, like, they work out, like, a teleportation thing. They go back, and then that's that, and it's cool. And they move on, saving other worlds in the Matoran universe, or Bionicle universe in general,
That would have
and
been
it's
good.
fine. However, that would have worked if I didn't. The fact that I had to come up with that is very bad.
Because it
Like-
would work. I've thought of that before, actually.
I've
Yeah,
thought
like,
something that
the
before,
fact
too.
that you came up with theories to come up with the story when they didn't is bad.
Hmm.
Like,
That's sad.
Lego should have come up. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of just, wow. You
Like,
just threw in this whole thing. There's no motive for fighting Makuta. Like, I'll watch Paw Patrol with my sister sometimes. She's 3. And there.
Sorry, it's lagging. They won't repeat that, Rondex. It's lagging.
They're cutting out.
Yeah, he's being very big.
I can't believe the Rondax's last
More-
rule. Rondax's
I
last
put an
rule
F
was
in the
where I
chat.
watch Paw Patrol sometimes.
Yeah, we.
That's
Rondex.
That's his
I watch
last
Paw Patrol
words.
sometimes.
I watch Paw Patrol sometimes with my
I say we
sister.
call I
Like,
say we call the
development
stream
with
I Watch
characters
Paw Patrol.
in that.
Yo,
Journey
Rondax,
Wanted.
you cut out really
Still
bad
make
for
have
like
that.
2
Like,
minutes.
seriously. It's just.
I say we call this stream I
Oh,
Watch
really?
Paw Patrol.
Yeah, the last
But
thing
wait,
we heard
so-
from you was I watch Paw Patrol sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys not hear anything else?
Yeah, just,
No.
Yeah, no, we didn't hear anything
Okay.
else. It was just like,
I watch Paw
All right.
Patrol
So what I was
sometimes.
saying,
Paw Patrol.
what I was saying in that time was that Journey to One, like, Paw Patrol, I'll watch it with, like, I'll watch it with my sister. She's 3. I don't watch it on my own. So I'll watch it with her sometimes, and just because she likes the show and whatever. So I will be watching that. Am I still, like, on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. So that has more character development and story than Journey to One
That's embarrassing.
does. It is
That's
very
sad.
embarrassing. There is,
That's
but
sad.
seriously, it's very simple. There is a clear goal presented at the beginning, a clear, like, thing that they have to do. They go, they do it, they formulate a plan. This is what we got to do. This is how we're going to do it. They go, they do it. They have a few obstacles in their way. They overcome the obstacles. They do it. And it's good. That's the basic story formula. It's fine. Journey to One doesn't do that. There's, okay, we crash here. For some reason, we got to go fight this guy, do this thing. There's these things that are here. We don't know why. We're going to fight him anyway. And then now we're going to do this thing, and we're going to kill him, and then we're going to win. There's
Well, they could
it's-
have known. They were the bad guys. Makuta could have been the good guy this whole
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Akimu is a selfish, evil person, and I hate him.
Mhm.
Like, the sets are cool
Why
for
did
You
Akimu.
have to
Why did
you
he
have
knock
to
off
go
his mask?
find these masks, even though I'm a mask maker and I can
Yeah, I
just make-
can't build masks. No.
No,
Yeah,
you
so
gotta find him.
He's lying about his qualification, which is a crime.
Yeah, but wasn't he
Yeah.
like dead or something before?
oh yeah, he fell asleep.
He was asleep. He had a snooze.
And everybody
Yeah,
liked
okay,
him because his
the
masks were
difference-
better. Woohoo!
In Bionicle
For-
G1, they went on this whole quest to
Yeah,
Lake and Mount Nui.
Because
In-
Makuta was jealous because he helped the Matoran universe with resources and Rahi, and then they were all loving Matanui, and he was like, "Well, that's dumb. I don't like this guy now. You know what? Go to sleep. Take some sleep pills. You're going to bed. My
Take
turn
some
now."
medicine.
And it's cool and it works, but they just I gotta go soon, but seriously, this story just makes no sense.
Okay. Can we talk about before you have to go? Can we talk about Bionicle G3? Actually, first of all, one little like tiny thing about Bionicle G2. I'm probably the only one that likes Storm Beast.
Storm Beast.
Oh
is
no, Storm Beast
okay.
is cool. I like Storm Beast.
Really?
I actually wanted to get him, but I
I
never
really
got
wanted
to,
him,
so-
but I
He's
never did.
Probably the best out of the three.
I went to the Lego store and I asked for Storm Beast and they didn't have it. So I had
Dang.
to order Storm Beast online. And then the box arrived and it was almost my birthday. So my brother was like, "Hey, you can't open it until your birthday." And then I opened it anyways because fuck him.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Storm Beast. He's cool. Yeah, the sets were fine. They were a little odd proportioned and the colors were a little wonky. But other than that, the sets were fine.
He looked really cool. What were the others? There was like the fire one
I have the fire one, yeah.
Lava
Or had
Beast.
have, I don't know.
and the lightning one.
I never got any of the 2016 second year sets because Toys R Us is nowhere near where I lived, and then
Yeah, it closed.
Yeah, it
I have a
closed
Toys
now.
R Us,
But
but
there was not.
Same
There's
here
not
for
a.
me.
There's not a Toys R Us.
There was
There
none
was
that were
never
close
one
by to me.
near where I lived ever.
Toys R Us is reopening.
Yeah, but
Oh, it is?
it's very.
It is?
Yeah.
But
Oh, sick.
It was just a
That's good.
publicity stunt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, back to buying Legos.
Alright,
Yay!
Well, back to
Maybe they'll finally open
Bionicle
one where I
G3. Let's
Yes.
talk about how
Wait, they already
Bionicle
made
G3 should be
Bionicle
rebooted.
All
Here's
right.
how I think Bionicle
What?
G3 should be rebooted. Okay, so I'm gonna go on like a bit of a rant here. So
Go ahead.
here's how it would go, right? So on Lego.com, you would scroll on all the properties, and there'd just be one that's just completely black, it doesn't say like Bionicle or anything,
Yeah.
and there's just this, and when you open it, it's just all completely black, and the
JoJo music just plays lightly. As you click on
it's just all completely blank.
It's ideal.
Except there's like a thing where it's like enter password here, and then you can't enter the password until like Lego reveals that the password is like something, and then you enter the password, and then it gives you like a message, and it's like he coming from Matoran, whatever, we're under attack or something like that, just something really vague, but something where it's Bionicle, right?
Yes.
It's Bionicle time.
It's Bionicle time, and
It's
I
Bionicle.
like just something where like you don't know what it is. It's a big mystery. Then you find out it's Bionicle, and then you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that
Instant-
could. So
instant
if like
nut.
we're talking like not hypothetical and like realistic, that could work. But if like little Timmy, who's like 7 years old and like has like a few Bionicle sets that his dad gave him, and he wants these new things, and he finds this weird thing on Lego.com, he's not gonna be able to figure out the password. Like I'm not discounting kids, but like you can't guarantee that everybody's gonna find it.
Well,
Yeah, most
you know.
kids are gonna be
I
like,
would-
"What the
I would
heck?
say that after a while,
What's a
then it just
Bionicle?
become the Bionicle site.
What's a Bionicle?"
True.
What's the bonk?
Maybe
Why
like
isn't it a
maybe
normal-
people
why
who
isn't
like
it an
figured out a
action
certain
figure?
code could get like store credit or like a secret Bionicle set that's like super rare or something like that.
Yeah, but like just like something where like Bionicle fans, they all band together to find out what's happening. Like they see
The
like
heck is going on?
The
yeah,
password is
it's like
something really
how
absurd.
Christian Faber keeps giving us like little hints. Like
Yeah,
something
he
where,
actually
like,
did make a new
Bionicle
post and it
fans,
looks pretty neat.
like can analyze a thing and then just go, oh shoot, it's Bionicle.
All right, I gotta go for a second. I'll be right back though. 1 second.
Okay,
Alright,
so
see you.
bye.
I know that, so
When are they gonna make Bionicle G3? I'm really angry.
they're not going to.
No,
We know that Christian Faber is working with Lego.
Oh yeah. Well,
they
that.
could have bloody make a new one. I'm gonna cry.
We don't know if
It's
it's gonna
so-
be stuff. Okay,
it-
here's a little personal opinion. If Bionicle was like system and they used like mixel joints, I would be completely fine with that.
Oh, same here. But you
I
know,
ju- I
people are
just
gonna be
want
like,
an- I
"But
want
that's
an-
not Bionicle."
I want a new story. That's mainly what I want.
All right, I'm
I want-
back. I don't have a super long time, but yeah, I'm back.
Do you know what really bugs me?
What?
They didn't put who was it, Takanuva, in the Lego Movie 2.
Oh, I've seen that
Yeah,
concept
we were
art.
going
I know what
to.
you're talking about.
Yeah, they should have put
I-
it in there.
I was like, oh, no, they're gonna put Bionicles in this most likely. It's for certain. And when I finally watched the film, they never did, and I was just
Hey,
like,
I haven't seen it.
oh well, spoilers.
It's
There's
actually
no
pretty good.
Bionicles.
That's okay. I don't really have
Sonic
an
was from
interest in
the
seeing it.
20 years of Bionicle Lego Ideas thing.
I hope that.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
hope
at
that
least
comes
that
out.
set comes out.
If that's canceled, we take to the streets.
Wait, what would you guys prefer if that gets cancelled, but we get G3?
G3.
G3.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, G3 definitely.
So I have a little thing, a few ideas for G3 if they were to do it. So one of the things that could possibly work is just a continuation of the original story of G1, just kind of redesign some of the old pieces, make lime green joints the strongest part,
Yes.
but just kind of
Yes.
redesign, integrate CCBS and Bionicle, and you can just kind of have just
Kinda
a
like a
natural.
model.
Yeah,
It's
just kind of a modernized. You got the same characters. Everything's all cool. You can just have some old villains that weren't resolved, and just do it
just like how
generally.
mocks are today, just have something like that.
Yeah,
that would
just
be way too
just
complicated for Lego. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't be able to sell
true. Simplified, really cool. Just chill. But then the other idea I had, this is more that I put a lot of time into to make a story for Lego. I don't care what I have to do to get this out.
Brain time.
So
It. Red Cars too bad.
Bionicle versus Hero Factory would work so much. I'm telling you. If
No.
there was, yes, it would. It would.
If that happened, I would take to the streets. I would go to Denmark and I would burn down the Lego house.
No, it could work. It's a neat little side story. It'd be so cool.
Hey,
If,
Ron,
like-
Hero Factory and Bionicle should never be in the same world. I'm sorry.
But if somehow the assembly tower was destroyed to be this really cool poster to have this wrecked city and
I'm gonna
Survivor
kick you from
That
armor
can
and
be Hero
stuff,
Factory continuation. Not Bionicle.
yeah, a
versus
Hero
Bionicle.
Factory continuation.
How about no Bionicle involved though? That sounds better.
I don't know. I think
about-
Bionicle versus Hero Factory would really be cool.
How about
Ron,
just
Max, I'm gonna get you
Bionicle?
kicked, I swear.
We're gonna get him kicked.
We're gonna replace it with Runk.
So this
Run.
original idea spawned from I'm probably gonna get a lot of weird I feel like I'm gonna be talking about this and people are just gonna turn and look at me what are you what?
Son,
No, don't talk about that.
If you say
So I don't know if
anything
you guys
disgusting, son,
know-
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't know if you guys know about this project. It's canceled, but Bionicle Revolution.
Oh,
What is that?
well, yeah, and it was gonna suck.
Yes. However,
that?
so all right. It was this project by Failsafe. I think his name
here we
is.
go.
Fenna.
I forget his name now,
They're
but
furry, Fenna.
so yeah, Fenna. So basically, I watched the trailer, and what I got from the trailer is completely different because I read the script, and the script isn't that great.
The script is garbage. I'm glad it got canceled.
But what I got from the trailer should be real because what I got from the trailer is really neat. So it would be cool if there was a thing with because it showed tectonic films, but I thought it was Furno, and I feel like that would be so cool if there was Furno and he was kind of the villain almost, and he was fighting the hero or the Bionicles, and the Bionicles were trying to fight against the Hero Factory, it's almost a a Civil War Marvel thing where there's oh, this is the way that we do rules and stuff, and they're but no, and I feel like that
we have to read Bionicle Revolution, put through Google Translate a bunch.
that would be kind of funny
need
if
to
we
watch
did
that one
a
of those
dramatic
days.
reading.
A
But
dramatic reading.
We need to
I don't know.
that
I
one of
think
these days.
that it could work. I doubt they would happen. It probably would never happen, but I think it would be cool. I would buy the sets. I'd probably be the only person buying the sets. But
Well, probably
There
some
was a Hero Factory Bionicle crossover.
Joe
I
Schmo would work.
would get
Joe
plane
Schmo
ticket
would do
to
it as well.
Denmark just so that I could burn down the Lego house, and then I would go to the Lego factory and spit on the walls.
oh jeez.
And just steal Maximus and Spinax from the display case they have there.
No, other than that though, I really didn't have any other hero G3 Bionicle ideas. I think just continuing the original story is their best bet. I don't know. I think that would work.
I think their main
So-
problem is they're not marketing to. They're trying to market to kids. And
Yeah, they should just
no
market to
kid
like young
cares about
teens.
market to teens and millennials that played with the Bionicle.
Yeah, like
And like you can
Ultimate Collector
do
series?
like a
from-
Bionicle Legacy thing for all I care.
Yeah, like
Ultimate
Ultimate
Collector
Collector
series,
series for
yeah.
Star Wars. That for Bionicle. Just do that, please.
Yes, please.
Actually, the CCBS Star Wars got canceled because nobody really cared about it.
Yeah, well, Ultimate
yeah.
Collector
Yeah,
series
about
isn't the CCBS for Star Wars.
True, the Ultimate Collector series, like if they made like at least just like each. Like every
better
like
sets.
for just a few years, if they made like Bionicle like Legacy and they had like for like 1 year, like for just example, purely hypothetical, if like 2021 they made the 2001 wave, like the first wave of 2001, and they basically copy and pasted it from the original G1, and then ended it in like 10 years. Like 2030, that would be like the end of it, but they would revamp the set, so it would be the same exact thing, just revamped. I feel like that would be cool.
If they re-release the sets, except like with a modern style.
Yeah,
Like
that would be work.
You
That
know
would
how
work.
Ninjago Legacy exists, even though it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
It's
see
just
we
a
just have
plague.
Bionicle Stars G2.
Yeah, basically just Bionicle Stars except actually good.
Yeah.
They were actually pretty good. I think they
I
could have been a little bit better. Like the characters,
Okay,
like if
Rondax,
they.
you know what? You're getting kicked.
No.
Scroll.
All right, hear me out. What I'm saying is that if the characters were actually stars, Tahu works, and that's it. Like if you picked like Tahu, Matoro, I don't know, some other random like character that were like
awesome
it was like really legendary in the Bionicle storyline. Like 3 really memorable heroes and then 3 really memorable villains.
How about
So, like-
Takanuva, because he got a movie? Or Vakama.
Just to know.
Yeah, like or Lee Khan even like, and then they had Makuta
Legend of
Pterodax, and then
Metronui
like
is the best
Curzoni.
Bionicle movie.
Yes, it is.
Nobody can think
Web of
of
Shadows I
it,
like
no
a little
matter
bit more, I
what.
think.
No, Web of Shadows is better.
No.
I don't know. I think I think Mask of
All
Light
three
isn't
of
really my
them.
favorite. That's okay. Legend
All
of
three of
Dimension is
them were
pretty
alright.
good. Web of Shadows is pretty good. Legend Reborn's alright.
Legend
Anyway,
Reborn
yeah, I
was-
think that if they just kind of revamped the sets, had like a Bionicle Legacy, and then they just revamped the Hero Factory, and they were done, I think that would be fine.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I don't see any
Why should
issues
we
with
just
that.
have
They
a
would,
Bionicle movie?
or one of the things. So I'm not taking credit for this, but I'm crediting one of my friends who came up with this idea. If you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. But basically, he came up with the idea. If they did back when Bionicle was a thing, if you just did, or they could probably do it now, like parts packages where it was strictly just like gunmetal gray CCBS armor shells, and then trans orange CCBS bone pieces. Like if they just did little packs of like all different Legos, not just Bionicle or Hero Factory, like Lego system, they would make so much money. It's not even funny. That rhymed, but seriously, if they did that, it would just totally break Lego
Okay,
to
here's
the
a
point of
pitch.
it being so incredibly rich. Like, it would be crazy.
Here's a pitch. Okay.
All right.
Let's say that they have to make Bionicle on an extremely low budget, and I mean extremely low. Like
Yeah.
can barely pay for commercials low. Okay.
Yeah, like the last wave of Chima low.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That low budget. All right. Here's how I would do it.
no.
Here's how
Shots fired.
Here's how I would do it. Okay. Well, I'm actually about to get murdered by Wolf.
Why? What happened?
No, just look at my
Okay,
camera.
Okay, so here's the lowest budget possible, right? So they
Yeah.
make a competition, okay? They make a competition that's like make the new Toa, right? Make the new Toa, and in order to do that, what they do is instead of releasing full sets, you know how there were like little mask packs? Just
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
That
With
would
like
work,
new mask designs, but make them still like attachable with a stud.
That would be a great idea.
Or probably just a plus connector, and then like keep doing that, right?
Meaning
You
Axel?
would, yeah, you release like a bunch of just masks, different colors, new designs, but still like faithful to the old designs, right? Maybe
Yeah.
even like a Tahu Stars style mask, where like you do the matcha masks except with a plus connector.
Just so you know, I'm gonna leave at 4:15. Continue.
All right,
Okay.
but like just kind of do that, you
7
know,
minutes.
and then you make a competition, like make the new Toa, right? And then like you also have like a story, you know. And
Mhm.
people use those masks and they create brand new Toa. And they
That's a
make
great
Yeah.
brand
idea.
new
That's a
creatures and
wonderful
brand
idea.
new.
They should do
The
that.
Makuta or
Toa
whatever.
was yours the whole time. You were the hero. That just sounds
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's just.
Do
sounds like
you
fun.
know what it takes to be the hero?
Do you know?
To grow up strong and undo wrong.
Gravity hurts.
It takes to be
Make
a
sure
hero.
that everybody's ready to win. Okay, yeah, continue.
For everything you say.
They're
This is a good chicken.
They're everywhere you see.
They're
Look out, they
everywhere.
might be real. This time you got you caught in a dream.
We've been streaming for over an hour.
Oh crap.
An hour and 20
Jeez.
minutes.
Sad.
I've been
Talking
I've
about
called before for, like,
Bionicles.
Bionicle.
Yeah, this is the
I'm-
longest
I'm
podcast,
Makuni,
guys.
the Bionic
Imagining-
Man.
I'm just imagining the disappointing like glances I would get from kids at my school being like, I streamed on YouTube and talked about Bionicles for over an hour the other day. Just
Run
they all
next.
just like run immediately
next.
when they see you.
You completely
How
forgot to mention the
sinful.
part with random people you met on the internet.
yeah. Just
It's
I
like
come
run
home and
when you
there's
walk
like this
into the school
statue.
and the school immediately goes into lockdown.
There's like this like SWAT team that comes in and like kidnaps me and is like, why did you talk about Bionicle? It's just like I get home and there's this statue of Montanui just burning in my front yard.
Look how we
you
might
just, you just
be.
come home. You come home one day and like you get a phone call. It's like, Rondax, we have your parents, and you're like, oh, you're just like, oh, okay. And then they're like, and also your entire Bionicle collection. You're like, no.
That's what I would be like.
There's like one red pin in the corner of my room that I like cherish for the rest of my life. I don't like clean it. It's like in like a little like special
It's in a
little
glass
case.
Oh yeah, it's great.
All right, I gotta head out now. It's been great though, boys.
You
I'll
you
see
said
you
it at
later. Though.
4:15. There's 4 more
Bye
minutes.
bye.
It's been real. All right, I'll see you later.
It's been real, fam.
a good time.
Okay, time to remove. Yeah, bye Rondax. Removing
I see
him
we kill
from
him
the-
now.
Yeah,
Kill
I
him in
removed
his
him
sleep.
from the banner I have up on the EN channel, like in the thumbnail. Bruh.
I see we call this. We need to call this stream. I watch. What was it? I watch Paw Patrol. There we go. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
we need
watched-
to call it I Watch Paw Patrol.
Exposed. Rondax watches.
No, just add to the title, just like also Rondax talking about Paw Patrol.
Also, Rondax
I
watches
hate
Paw
Paw Patrol. I despise Paw Patrol.
It's so dumb.
It's rubbish.
So
Like I watched the several
Rondax, Paw Patrol. But can we have a Paw Patrol, Bionicle, and Hero Factory crossover, please? I like how we all just simultaneously got really mad when Rondax talked about a Hero Factory and Bionicle crossover.
yeah, just like a Hero Factory, but no.
Everybody was like, "No, stop it! It burns."
Did you just hurt me in the mind?
I have asked, can we talk?
Okay.
I have 6 notifications on Facebook, and I don't even have a Facebook, and it thinks my name is Michael. My name is not Michael.
Hey there, Michael. Let's just. I know.
Get
Artie's,
off of my phone
I
number.
know
You guys
Artie's
want
real
to?
name, but I'm not. I'm just gonna call you Michael from now on.
All right, should we end the stream, guys?
Yeah, that would probably be better. So
All right, well, see you guys. Thank you
Yeah,
for watching the Eon
yeah.
podcast.
We
I
don't have
doubt
anything more
anyone's
to
like
talk
watching this
about,
far.
so we're just gonna we'll just talk alone, and then but you guys can do Okay, bye.
All right, see you guys.
See ya, Jamiro. Say bye. Jamiro,
Good job,
say bye.
Jamiro.
Okay, fine. I guess Jamiro lost his voice. Bye.